Is it wrong to just want attractive characters in video games? No, it's not. Like the hypocrisy of it is insane. Basically, saying we don't want our ladies looking too good, like Stellar Blade, or we're sexualizing them and all this other stuff. But the hypocrisy is all over the place because then the main characters all muscled in, barely wearing anything, chest showing, legs showing, and they don't say anything about that. And the funniest part is it'll be in the same game, MK11. I remember the huge backlash of that game where people was complaining because someone in that field who was making Mortal Kombat 11 was talking about we don't want to sexualize our ladies. So if you notice, MK11's ladies, like all the women in that game, look totally different than the older ones. Then don't be mad when you get backlash from it because a lot of people didn't like that. It was like, wait a minute, especially when there was huge hypocrisy on MK11 because then you see Johnny Cage, chest showing, legs showing. I ain't gonna say worse, but the biggest one was Kotal Khan. Kotal Khan had an outfit with just basically his underwear and had all his skin showing. But we don't want to sexualize our games and make, according to your version of sexualization, because I don't believe having characters looking good is sexualized. Now, there are some, I can understand, but overall it's not. But according to that logic, they're doing the same for the men. I never understood the hypocrisy of we want to do this to the ladies and make them less attractive, basically, but then have the men look like eye candy. And I asked some ladies, I was like, yo, do y'all feel the same way? Like, I'm talking about gamers. And they said, it was like, no, I actually don't. I love seeing a woman that look good. So it's just a whole, I don't know what this illusion that some of these companies be living in. And it's not just games. You see it in movies and TV shows. It's funny, though, because it's starting to die down because they realize they're losing a lot of money, because it's not just the men. It's the women that are standing up for it, too, with the fact of stop making characters. In our eyes, it's just making them less attractive because you're trying to prove a point, especially when you're hypocritical about it. They was doing that with Marvel movies. We don't want the women to look some kind of way, but every movie that Chris Hemsworth was in, every Thor movie, didn't he have his shirt off? And it went as far in Love and Thunder where he was he was naked on screen, having the ladies pass out. So it's okay on the men's side, but the women's side, you can't look good. Nah. No, there is nothing wrong with having a woman look good in a game. Having both sides, male and female. Sometimes people do buy a game or watch a movie just for the visuals. And there's nothing wrong with that. Now, what they do in their private time, that's their business. I don't want to know, don't care to know. And please stop with the hypocrisy, too. If you're going to be that way, go all in. Have the men be clothed up, too.